All right, check this out. For all of you good guys out there, right? The good men out there who are in either a long term relationship or married, especially married, okay? Especially married. This message is for you. I'm talking directly to you, okay? Listen, I know that we all have good intentions. We have great intentions. We got out here, we met a woman that we fell in love with, got emotionally attached to her, got married, and over time, things changed. If you're in a situation, guys, where you have to constantly ask yourself or question, why are you still in the relationship? It's probably, it's more than likely time for you to get out. But see, here's the thing. For whatever reason, we're looked at as the bad guy when we walk away from a relationship that no longer does anything for us. See, when it comes to no longer doing something for us, it's not just that it's about our gain. Sometimes it's just about us remaining above water mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially. Do you understand what I'm saying, guys? A lot of you guys are so worried about looking like the bad guy that you'll sit in a situation that you really do not want to be a part of. But because you don't want to look like you're the bad guy, you sit and you suffer in silence. Slowly, as your insides get eaten away, ripped out of you. Look, I'm not trying to get too graphic on this, but I'm really trying to get some of you guys' attention. Listen, life is a solo journey. It really is. I don't care if you're married. I don't care about your parents, your aunts, uncles, cousin, or your family members, or even your kids. Life is a solo journey. You make the decision and you pick and choose who you decide is going to come along with you on that journey. It's all a solo journey. Each one of us are out here doing whatever it is that we need to do for us. However, because you're married, you I don't know, maybe you got into the marriage under the the quote, happy wife, happy life, or a man is supposed to give up. Or listen, man, never lose yourself. Never lose yourself. There are too many men out here right now who don't even know who they are, don't know where they are in life, don't know what they want in life, can't get anything better in life. And it's simply because they're attached to the wrong person. You are attached to the wrong woman. And listen, it's okay. You're not the first one to make this mistake, and you won't be the last one to make the mistake. See, here's the thing. A lot of times, guys, we get with a woman, and for that particular point in time in our lives, and for that particular time in her life, y'all are good for one another. Y'all are cool. Y'all are laughing. Y'all are joking. Y'all are having a good time or whatever. And for some reason, we just, maybe it's the society. Society puts this stuff out, maybe family, what we see on TV, that, hey, there's always supposed to be a next step. So the next step is to get married, right? And so you go along, hey, we cool, whatever, whoop, whoop, you get married. Over time, guys, people change. You are going to change. She is going to change. Or if this is the life that you're living right now, you have changed and she has changed. And for the most part, y'all are just no longer compatible. Listen, I get it. You're under the impression that it's supposed to be together forever, forever, till death do you part. And I guess marriage is supposed to be that. However, it gets very difficult when the two people who are in the marriage now are not the same two people that were in the marriage before. But now you're looking at it like, yo, I'm 5 years in, I'm 10 years in, I'm 15 years in. Am I supposed to just throw away 5 years, 10 years, 15 years? Listen, you cannot throw away something that's already gone. The 5 years that you've put in, that you're trying to hold on to, those 5 years are gone. You're not throwing it away. It's already gone. But what you will be throwing away is something that's very important to you. Okay? You stay in the current situation that you're in that doesn't serve you, and you'll be throwing away the rest of your life. I'm trying to get real serious with you guys because there are so many men that are sitting down looking at their situation and trying to figure out, what am I going to do? The only thing that you can do is do what is going to serve you, although doing what is going to serve you might not serve someone else. Let me ask you a question. Are you here to live your life for you, or are you here to live somebody else's life for them? What are you here to do? I get it. It sounds rough, right? You were taught be good to people, be nice to people, and you're supposed to care about people and all of this stuff, right? But what about you? What about you? When is somebody going to start caring about you? Because obviously nobody cares about you. As a matter of fact, you don't even care about yourself. There is no way that you can say that you honestly, really, and truly care about yourself if you're in a situation that does not serve you. What are you getting out of it? You're trying to be nice to someone else, but at the same time that you're being nice to someone else, you're slowly destroying yourself internally. Guys, your health. Think about it, man. I know plenty of guys right now that are totally broke, busted, and disgusted because they're in a situation that they do not want to be in, and now they're having health issues because the stress levels on them are so high. The stress levels on them, the amount of pressure that they have on them is so high that their body can't take it. Mentally, emotionally, and physically, their body starts to break down. I see it. Listen, guys, there's nothing wrong with taking care of you. See, here's the thing. If you're not in the proper position that you need to be in to take care of you, how are you going to take care of someone else? I say this all the time, guys. Do what you got to do for you. Do what you got to do for you. I say it all the time. You got to prioritize. Never put any person before you. Period. If you have anybody out here that you believe depends on you, you cannot put them first. I'm tired of you guys talking about, oh, I put this first, I put that first. No, you come first. And then anything and everything else that you care about is going to flourish because you're good. Once you're good, everything under your leadership will be good. You cannot destroy or allow yourself to go down thinking that doing that, you taking care of somebody else. How can you take care of something when you can't even take care of yourself? Think about it. It does not make sense. Guys, listen to me and listen to me well, please. If you have to sit and really think about and really come up with things that are making you stay in the situation that you're in, you really shouldn't be in that situation. You should not have to think about, oh, well, listen, if you're at the point where you're questioning why it is that you're still in your situation, it's problematic. Listen, if you're not happy in your situation, that's problematic. And there's one thing that I want you to understand. A woman cannot make you happy. Happiness comes from within. However, your internal happiness is affected by the things on your external, what you got going on in life. It's not necessarily attached to the things that you have. Oh, I need a fancy car, or, I want a big fancy house, or I want a fancy motorcycle. I want a nice Harley Davidson. You know what I'm saying? There are things that can bring you temporary joy, right? You can go out and do this and do this and do that or whatever, and it'll bring you temporary joy. But see, here's the mistake that a lot of men make. They mistake temporary joys with long-term happiness, and it's not the same. It is absolutely not the same. So now what happens is, as a man, you start making bad decisions because the bad decisions that you are making give you temporary joy. And so what happens that the fact that you don't have happiness in your situation or in your relationship or whatever it is, you run to the temporary things that make you feel good. However, when those temporary things are done, you're right back feeling the way you were before. So what happens? You run back to that temporary thing to make you feel the joy that it brings you. But then what happens when it's gone? You right back to where you are. So now you're in this constant struggle where you're going back and forth, but you're never really happy unless you're doing the thing that brings you joy. The things that bring you joy is not the life that you live. It's an escape. The life that you live is what it is that you go home to after the things that bring you joy. However, your happiness, which is internal within you, you should be able to share that with whoever, or your whoever it is that you're in, whatever situation you're in, your girlfriend, your long-term girlfriend, your wife, whatever it is. If you have to question why you are still in the situation that you are in, I promise you, you don't need to be in that situation. Guys, the number one superpower that you have is being able to walk away. A lot of you guys don't have that power to walk away. And I'm going to tell you why. A lot of you guys don't have the power to walk away because you don't think that you can do it by yourself. You don't have confidence. You don't have self-esteem. You don't have an abundant mindset. You simply do not have what it takes for you to walk away from a particular situation because you don't think you can make it. Guys, listen to me. Happiness is key. I'm telling you right now. And a lot of times for you guys, you have to understand that you have to isolate to elevate. If you do not have the superpower, the only superpower, or one of, because I think we have a few superpowers, but one of the most important superpowers that you have is the ability to walk away from what no longer serves you. There's plenty of guys that are at a job. Job really doesn't serve you, other than the fact that you make money doing it. You may make good money, but you're really not happy at that job. You have to ask yourself, is the money worth your lack of happiness or your lack of fulfillment with doing whatever it is that you do? See, guys, if you're not on your purpose, you have to understand that you'll never fully be happy, in my opinion. Okay? I can say that for me. I've been through the motions, man, where all I do is go to work, come home, go to work, come home, go to work, come home, go to work, come home. And I can keep doing this on and on and on and on. Okay? But I've been at that point. However, once I found my purpose, the thing that makes me happy, you understand what I'm saying? The thing that brings the happiness out in me, that's the only true time that I'm really happy, to be honest with you. When I'm not chasing my purpose, man, I'm telling you, I'm just going through the motions. And if you do not have someone who is at least appreciative of the motions that you go through, telling you, man, y'all cooked. Guys, listen, man. The most important thing that you can do is walk away. I'm not suggesting that married men just get up and walk away. No, you try to work it out. You try to work it out. But it's dangerous to try to fix a relationship with a bad person. And when I say bad person, I'm talking about a person that just is not cooperative, appreciative of what it is that you need to help you get to where you need to be. Women say it all the time, I could do bad by myself. Men, for some reason, tend to want to do bad with a woman. I don't get it. Oh, maybe you're not disciplined enough to walk away from that woman because now you're going to try to figure out, well, where am I going to get that apple pie? I need that good old apple pie. Guys, listen to me. You got to be disciplined when it comes to that. Man, let me tell you something, man. One of the things that will catapult you as a man, one of the things that'll push you towards greatness is when you learn to be alone. That's when you learn, ultimately, at the end of the day, who you really are. Aside from friends, family, relationships, you get to sit in your aloneness, not loneliness, aloneness, and figure out who you are. What is it that you actually want? See, because you've been so attached to somebody for so long, you no longer know what it is that you ultimately want, because everything that you want was really everything that she wanted. You wanted to give her the life that she wanted. You wanted to do everything to make her happy. What about you? When is it your time to be happy? Again, a woman can't make you happy. A woman can't bring you peace either. Stop falling for that. I could be his peace. She can't be your peace. Peace is internal. Peace is internal. I'm telling you, happiness is internal. But you got to do everything you could do to protect it. Guys, what about you? Listen, man, I held y'all long enough. I'm going to let you go. Y'all be good. I'll catch y'all on the next one.